Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, to the inauguration ceremony of the Mechanical Engineering Association for the academic year 2022-23. I am Tejeshwar and will be the host for today's exquisite ceremony. First and foremost, it is with immense joy that I welcome you all here on this glorious day on such a remarkable occasion. On behalf of NIT Tiruchirapalli and the Mechanical Engineering Department, I heartily welcome Mr. Shrish Kumar Sir, IOFS Officer and the Executive Director at the Ordnance Factory, Tiruchirapalli. We at MEA also extend our warm greetings to our Director, Dr. G. Aghila ma'am, for gracing us with her presence today. On this auspicious occasion, let us begin the ceremony by invoking the blessings of the Lord. I now invite Sindhuja for today's prayer.
Sa ni ri sa sa ni dha ni da pa pa ma da pa pa ma ga ri sa sa ga ri ma ga pa ma da ma pa da ni sa da ni pa da ma pa da ni ri sa ni da pa ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma pa da ni jaya jaya he भगवती सुरभारती तव चरणौ प्रणमामः नाद ब्रह्ममयि जय वागीश्वरी शरणं ते गच्छामः पामग पमग पमग गरिसा 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 दसा नि सरिसा पाम पद पा सा नि सरिसा सरि गमद पातमशि शरण्या त्रिभुवनधन्या सुरमुनिवन्दितचरणा नवरसमधुरा कविता मुखरा स्मृतरुचिरुचिरा भरना जय जय हे भगवती सुरभारती तव चरणौ प्रणमामः आसीना भव मानसहंसे कुन्दतुहिन शशिधवले हर जदतां कुरु बोधिविकासं स्मितपङ्कजतनु विमले जय जय हे भगवती सुरभारती तव चरणौ प्रणमामः 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 Thank you.
Thank you, Sindhuja. I now request the dignitaries present on the dais to light the lamp as a symbolic expression of the source behind the energy sustaining life in this universe. It is with great pleasure I now invite the President of the Mechanical Engineering Association, Vigneshwaran Karthikeyan, to deliver the welcome address. Please welcome our President with a huge round of applause.
Respected Director, Dr. G. Aghila ma'am, Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Shrish Kumar sir, the Head of the Department, Dr. A.R. Veerappan sir, faculty advisors, faculties, professors, staffs, and all my dear friends, a very good morning to one and all present here. On this occasion of the inauguration of Mechanical Engineering Association for the academic year 22-23, I, Vigneshwaran Karthikeyan, I'm thrilled to be here, standing as the President of Mechanical Engineering Association, NIT Tiruchi. Firstly, I'd like to thank Mr. Shrish Kumar for consenting to grace us with his presence today. Sir, thank you very much, and I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude for making it here today. Mr. Shrish Kumar, IOS officer, is the Executive Director of Ordnance Factory, Tiruchirapalli. Moreover, he has also served as the director in UIDAI, Aadhar, and played a pivotal role in the Department of Defense Protection in recent years. His current works involve formulating and making the indigenization policy and developing a defense portal for the indigenization of parts being imported to defense public sector units. Today, I stand witness to the revival of a legacy. And as we begin this journey together as a community, I hope we learn and grow unitedly as one. As I stand here today, being able to meet all of you, wonderful people in person, I feel immense joy and hope. An unprecedented pandemic stalled our regular activities and influenced our daily lives to an extent that we never thought was possible. However, no matter the circumstances, we kept fighting, pushing at the barriers that were put forth. With unparalleled support from our institute and our department, we were quickly able to adapt to the new mode of learning. And this is clearly evident from the fact that Mechanical Engineering Department won the prestigious Best Department Award not once but twice in the past 4 years. We also have huge amount of participation in Sports Feet and NetFest, marking the solidarity that the students of mechanical engineering share. I'd like to conclude by saying that I'm overwhelmed by the warm welcome this event has received, and once again, profoundly thank you, every one of you, for making it here today. The Mechanical Engineering Department has a rich history, and it's our duty to carry the legacy set by our predecessors. I have no doubt in my mind that with the everlasting support and ambitious zeal that we carry with pride, we can achieve this feat once again and for the years to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Vigneshwaran. Today with us, we have the man who has strived so hard for the department and has achieved incredible accomplishments everywhere. He serves as an everlasting inspiration and as the first person to stand by us during all times. Put your hands together for the head of the department, Dr. A.R. Veerappan, sir.
A very good morning to one and all present here. Our respected Madam Director, NIT Trichy, Dr. G. Aghila Madam. Our Chief Guest, Mr. Shrish Kumar, Executive Director, Ordnance Factory, Tiruchirapalli. Deans, faculty and staff members, and my dear students. I am indeed delighted to stand before you on this occasion of the Mechanical Engineering Association Inauguration 2022. So, in fact, honestly, I'm very happy to see this wonderful crowd. After 2 years of online gatherings, that were imposed because of this COVID pandemic. You all know that our faculty members of our Department of Mechanical Engineering are more concerned about the teaching and academic activities and have always been a support towards creating a positive learning environment. That has actually made our department more popular in the country, and that is why students mostly opt mechanical engineering branch at NIT Trichy more than any other NIT and even some of the IITs. In the recent decade, mechanical engineering department has also excelled in various research fields, mainly on 3 different streams: thermal, design, and safety. We have also received research funds from various organizations like DST, MOEF, BARC, DAE, DRDO, ISRO, IGCAR, and BHCL Trichy. So to name a few. So our BTech and MTech programs are doing excellently well. Our BTech students are excelling in academics all around. Their placements are good, over 90%, and good proportion are taking up higher studies. And our MTech programs, we run 2 MTech programs, MTech in Thermal Power Engineering and MTech in Industrial Safety Engineering. They both are very popular and have received good response. And the placement track for all these MTech students also stands close to 95 to 100%. So among all other engineering streams, I personally consider that mechanical engineering has a major role to play in this society. The role of mechanical engineers is rapidly changing. Advances in manufacturing, transportation, infrastructure systems, materials, communication, and high-performance computing have introduced new demands, opportunities, and challenges. Today's industry requires mechanical engineers to possess diverse interdisciplinary skills, a global viewpoint, entrepreneurial and managerial abilities, and an understanding of the forces governing the marketplace. So all the students sitting here, you have the potential to create your own identity in the market with your unique ideas to address the global societal needs. We, as a society, sometimes are ignorant about the demand for a specific solution unless someone pushes their idea into the market. For instance, I can cite a very common example of the smartphones. Until their introduction into the market, people had to resort to separate means for calling, sending emails, setting appointments, taking photographs, and various other activities. No one has thought that there is a need to integrate all these together until the inception of the so-called smartphone into the market. So if we observe the present scenario, it seems as if the whole world is accommodated into these handy slates. A silly idea today may become a great revolution tomorrow. Take the instance of drone cameras. In previous days, when people were exploring places, there were a lot of places which were inaccessible to be reached, but had a high demand for examination. Some people even wished that if their eyes could fly and inspect them. Such desperations have today ended up as drone cameras, which is now the most common product in the market. So at this point, I'm saying this to insist that you should think and dream big. So I would not say that you should think out of the box. You should think as though there is no box. So to cite an example, at the time of commercialization of electrical vehicles At one time, it was a joke. An organization named Tesla introduced their groundbreaking electrical vehicles with very high efficiency. If people in our country had to wait for this technology to be only introduced by the same organization, we wouldn't be seeing efficient EVs made in India by companies like Ather Energy. Ather Energy was started by two young engineering design graduates from IIT Madras, Tarun Mehta and Swapnil Jain, and it revolutionized the electric two-wheeler market segment in India. Electric two-wheelers are not new for us even before the inception of these vehicles. Then, why do we think that this organization is successful? Because ideating a product or service is not enough, but how it addresses the true needs of the consumer is also equally important. Besides producing an electric vehicle that gives a good range of around 100 kilometers per charge and a top speed of 80 kilometers per hour, a good spec for a two-wheeler, they also introduced sufficient provisions for quick and easy charging of the vehicles using any 5 ampere socket. Similarly is a story of another engineering graduate who started Dhruva Space, Mr. Sanjay Srikanth. The Dhruva Space is engaged in the development of small satellites. This organization actually plays an active role in sharing some technical burden with pivotal organizations like ISRO. So all these set an example to say that there is a thrive on startup ecosystem in India, and that there is an endless potential for every idea to be materialized in the society. In order to support this, we also have an efficient education system in place in the institute. The emerging education system is keen on changing your role from job seekers to job providers. The flexible curriculum that we follow in our institute allows you to select the courses suiting your interests, which in turn can ignite your spirits and help you move forward, thus making the Department of Mechanical Engineering at NIT Trichy internationally visible. I would like to take this opportunity to appreciate the Mechanical Engineering Association core members and all the students who have put in their efforts to make this function a grand success. Best wishes to all on behalf of the Department of Mechanical Engineering, NIT Trichy. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now request our beloved director to present a memento to our distinguished chief guest. Ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. I now request our HOD AR Veerapan sir to offer a memento to our director, Dr. G. Aghila, ma'am. Sir. Thank you, sir. Every organization's success depends on its leadership. Today with us, we have here the orchestrator and mastermind for the functioning of this prestigious institution. It is because of her continuous efforts that our institute keeps growing onwards and upwards. Please put your hands together for Director Dr. G. Aghila, ma'am.
Chief guest of this event, Mr. Shrish Kumar, Executive Director, Ordnance Factory, Tiruchirapalli, the Head of the Department, Dr. Veerappan, and the faculty advisors, Dr. Harish, Dr. Rajshekharan, Dr. Raghuram, the President, MEA, Vigneshwaran, and the overall coordinator, Ms. Nainika, the deans, the faculty and staff, and my dear students, a very warm good morning to one and all present here. Indeed, it's my pleasure to be associated with this inauguration of this Mechanical Engineering Association for the year 2022. As it was pointed out, after a 2-year-long pandemic here, we have gathered for an offline program where this program is being inaugurated. The first question in our mind is what this kind of engineering, that's a mechanical engineering association or any other association, has to do. As it was rightly pointed out by your HOD, it gives a lot of opportunities and it gives the complete openness to you people. So it is your responsibility to how you are carrying it out. And generally, when the mechanical engineering comes into picture, all the core subjects, whatever you are studying, and other subjects, auxiliary subjects, or the elective subjects you are taking, it depends on your interest. The NAP curriculum clearly gives us an opportunity to grow towards in whichever field you want to excel, even though your core is in mechanical engineering. So our curriculum is in such a fashion that the flexibility we are introducing, or it has been introduced since 2017 from the core subject onwards. Of course, the course you have to do it for the mechanical engineering. So I request the students of mechanical engineering to utilize this opportunity so that globally we will be the providers, not only the users. Why I am telling this is users and providers is now the world is heading towards the automation. So in automation, what is the role of mechanical engineer? We have to think about it very, very clearly. From mechanical engineering point of view, that is a different perspective. Being a computer science person, I have a different perspective. So always we will talk about that data and the information and the knowledge. So why I'm talking about right now about the data, information and knowledge is whenever the automation we are talking about, the data is important, the information is important. We think that generally all these things are given by X or Y and we are only here to use it. It is not. For your discipline, mechanical engineering discipline, you have to be the informatician. So what is meant by informatician? Again, it's a big question. Maybe you would have studied about informatician. What is the role of informatician? But you know what is the data, what is available in the form of the book. But as an informatician, what is your role, or what is the role of a mechanical engineer to be give the information to whom? Any idea? To whom we are giving the information? First, it has to be given to the system to understand. So rightly, actually, slowly I'm taking you to the artificial intelligence side. So AI is nothing but, I hope you know the definition also. Artificial intelligence is making the machine to think like a man. That's a simple definition. But for that, what is required? The data. So we think that everything is available, we are only the users. Definitely no. In the field you are excelling, you can be the informatician. So as a mechanical engineering association inauguration, I thought that this is the right place to talk about this to my students. Whatever the courses you are taking or you are studying, apart from understanding the basic course, you think about where the world will be after 20 years or 30 years and what is my contribution towards that right now. Think about it, and The lot of space given to you in this association activities, you can think about it, you can work with more of responsibility, and you can bring out lot of outcomes. So the outcomes may be first, maybe in the form of like storing the information, converting to knowledge, or you can get into an expert system, completely automizing the whole mechanical portion, whatever you are studying. Of course, I am not a mechanical engineer, and I do not know what exactly is going on in each and every lab. But my simple appeal to all my students is, you please think about it. After 25 years, what is required from your mechanical engineering field to the world? And you put a stone today. So with that appeal, I'm sure that my students, the Department of Mechanical Engineering students, will do everything with that much responsibility and accountability, and we will come with flying colors. So I congratulate the Department of Mechanical Engineering for inaugurating this Mechanical Engineering Association and planning for a lot of activities. I happened to talk to your organizers. They gave what are the activities they are going to do in the next 1 year. It was quite impressive. I have given some suggestions also. In that move or in that direction, I think they will move and they will come up with lot of activities, so that we are going to prove that we are not only the best users, we are going to be the providers for the universe. With that note, thank you for the opportunity and all the best to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your encouraging and inspiring words. Next up, we have our chief guest for the day, Mr. Shrish Kumar, sir. Belonging to the reputed class of Defense Civilian Officers and an IOFS officer under the Ministry of Defense, he is currently the Executive Director at the Ordnance Factory, Tiruchirapalli. They strive to serve the indigenous defense production capabilities of the country. I now invite Mr. Shrish Kumar, sir, to deliver us a few words of inspiration. Sir, please.
Good morning to everybody. Respected Madam Dr. G. Aghila, Director NIT Trichy, Dr. A.R. Virappan, Head of Department Mechanical Engineering, Dr. K.S.S. Harris, Faculty Advisor MEA, Dr. G. Rajsekharan, Faculty Advisor MEA, Dr. Raghuram, Faculty Advisor MEA, Dr. Vigneswar K., President MEA, faculty members, students of mechanical engineering, and others present here. It is my great honor to be part of the NIT Tirchi student fraternity on the occasion of Inauguration of Mechanical Engineering Association, MEA 2022-23. If I give my introduction, and I feel very happy in giving introduction, I will say that I am Shrish Kumar, BTech Mechanical Engineering, passed out in 1987 from IIT Kanpur. My roll number is 83133. Today, I would like to, in a longer session, I will share my experience, my career as a mechanical engineering, and few words of wisdoms of others, not mine. Few words of others which I have understood in hindsight, I will share with you. Before I end this session, this part of the lecture, this part of my speech, 3-4 things. I came to this Tirchi place in April 2022 as a general manager. Now, because of transition in my organization, I am executive director. uh, my factory is located in a dense forest-like place, Ordnance Factory, Tirchi. When I came this side, Bhel was slightly better. When I came to NIT Tirchi, it looks so I am in the city. So this is, it's a very good place of a very renowned institution, Ordnance Factory Tirchi, NIT Tirchi, Bhel Tirchi, and another is IM Tirchi. And one more addition I will make you. You may not be knowing. Tirchi is also known by what what rifle we are making. That is called Tar assault rifle. It is AK. It is equivalent to AK-47. So that is the way that Tirchi is known to the others. So uh, at the end, I'm very thankful to all of you for inviting me, and I have tried to build, content for my, sharing the experience with you in a written form that I'll be sharing later on. Thank you to all of you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your uplifting words. We are immensely elated to have your presence here with us. Today's event is a small celebration of inaugurating the new and distinctive steps we have taken towards spreading knowledge. We hope that this promising and optimistic start will pave the way for the rest of this academic year. I now request Abhicharan, the technical coordinator of the Mechanical Engineering Association, to deliver the vote of thanks.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Personally, it has been such an honor to be a part of this inauguration ceremony. I'm really pleased to be giving the vote of thanks. I, Abhicharan, on behalf of the Mechanical Engineering Association, pass my warm thanks to all the members gathered here for their presence in this inauguration ceremony today. I especially want to thank our respected chief guest, Mr. Shrish Kumar, sir, for accepting our invitation and being with us here today. So, thanks a lot for giving us your precious time to be at this ceremony. You have surely added to the charm of this event, and your words have truly inspired us. I further extend my gratitude towards our esteemed director, Dr. G. Aghila ma'am, for always supporting and motivating us. Ma'am, we thank you a lot for giving us this chance to conduct a wonderful inauguration ceremony. The mechanical engineering department has always prevailed because of the constant support and guidance of our respected head of the department, Dr. A.R. Veerappan, sir. We thank you, sir, for being the leading figure in our department. I would also like to thank the faculty advisors of Mechanical Engineering Association, Dr. K.S.S. Harish, Dr. Rajashekharan, sir, and Dr. Raghuram, for assisting us and providing us constant support. I also would like to appreciate and thank Vigneshwaran Karthikeyan, the president of the Mechanical Engineering Association, for leading the department and the team. Thank you, sir. With all the accomplishments being attained, it is always impossible without the people who put in their never-ending efforts behind these wonderful feats. Hence, I express my sincere gratitude to all the members who thrive for the advancement of MEA. Thank you all. Once again, thank you all for your precious presence here today. Thank you. Good day.
Thank you, Abhicharan. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a great pleasure hosting you today as my wonderful audience. This marks the end of today's ceremony. However, we still have an interesting guest lecture to follow, so please do stay back. I now request everyone to stand up for the national anthem.
शुभ नामे जागे, तब शुभ आशीष मागे, गावे सब जय गाथा, जन जन मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
The guest lecture will start in 5 minutes. I request everyone to maintain decorum. I request everyone to take your seats. The guest lecture will start soon. Refreshments will be provided after the guest lecture. Thank you.
Everybody, please settle down. The guest lecture will be starting in 5 minutes. Thank you.
Attention everyone. I request everyone to take seats. We'll start the guest lecture shortly.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here today. I now request our honorable chief guest on stage for the guest lecture. So please.
Yes, sir. So do you need to connect any website here? Or,
Yes, correct.
can you just share the link? I'll set it up here.
Srijan, SRI
SRI
JAN
JAN
Defense DE
defense
.gov.in.
.gov.in.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, where is the phone that is here? Okay, cool. The internet connectivity within the hall is not that great. Is it fine, sir?
Correct.
And yes, sir. So this is the reference. You can use this to fish.
Good morning to all of you again. This I will share with you my journey so far from my student life. So it consists of some 4 or 5 phases. One as a student, as you are right now. Then the next is as I worked in an ordnance factory. Then next is I worked in Aadhaar UIDI, and fourth is I involved in the project of indigenization, which is completely related with the IT sector, and the last is the current one. So I will start as a student. I competed in JEE in 1983. I was a not very genius student, but I was a hardworking. I was liking the mathematics. That time, very few people were aware what is IIT, what is JEE exam, and very rarely dare to appear in the exam. I can say in a school, some 3-4% people think of appearing for that exam. It was so tough. So in my case, I was very why I'm telling it is success story, a very important success story for me. So I always like to share with you. So I was good in mathematics. One day my elder brother said me that you try for JEE exam. When that 10th exam was, or that time 11th exam was there, matriculation. So he said you go for some professor who is teaching physics. So I started that coaching, not coaching, that physics teacher I was going on a regular basis. So what I say that it is not that you should be very talented for achieving anything. It is many factors involved in that. So I'll just tell you. If in nutshell, I can say 3 factors are important. You should be genius. Genius means something like talented. Another is the hard working, and third is the ambition. These 3 things made me for trying for this exam. Then there is very good Agrawal classes were there. I'm just sharing how it was on those days. Agrawal classes was a correspondence course. Are you anybody aware of Agrawal classes? Okay. So 1982, there were two classes were there. One was brilliant, other was the brilliant class. I don't know whether it is right now or not. And other was the Agrawal classes. Both have very different approach. In brilliant classes, you will simply receive the lessons with all the working sheet. In Agrawal classes, you will receive the lesson with the worksheet, and you have to solve the problem and send it back to the Agrawal classes, and they will correct you and then send back with all the correction by reading. They were doing it so. This was one of the factors which made me to compete the JEE exam. Now, after I was very simple student, very simple family, not very educated. So I went to the IIT Kanpur counseling. I was not knowing which subject I should take. If you see, their preference. When I was sitting with my father in that campus, some senior came. Then senior told me, what you will take? I said, civil engineering. Then they said, oh, you are a Bihari, you always love to take civil engineering. Then I said, what engineering I should take? Then he said, ki mechanical is in very good scene, so you take the mechanical engineering. Because my rank was 563, and that time, yes, that time preference was, I'll just tell you preference how. That was a computer science, then electrical, then mechanical, and civil, metallurgical, and 5 years courses. Then, you have also desire of place also. So I was liking electrical engineering, but that was available only in Madras. That time we used to, we never want to go, from away from the native place. So that was the reason I took the mechanical engineering, because it was very nearer to my native place, Patna. So there, when I went there, the life was very different, very competitive. People came with a so intention that yes, I have to go abroad. I have to get all A's or something like that. Very competitive. Slight diversion can kill you like anything. So for me, I was a very, not very, like an average student. I completed my mechanical engineering. Frankly, I'm just telling you. Then there was an option to go abroad. Somewhat I didn't prefer that one, because that time most of the people of Bihar and UP or northern sides, they prefer to go to civil service exam. Slightly different bend of mind was there. So I tried for civil services exam. So because why I'm telling, many of you will be requiring to choose the options when you pass out from this this institute. Somebody will go to the abroad, somebody will go for the government job, somebody will go for the IT sectors. So like that, we also have that option at that time. I tried for civil service exam. I got 500 rank also, but I should have been, I should have got around 100 to 200 marks, because I tried for becoming an IS, not for others. So 500 rank was not enough for me. It has to be 200 or 100 rank. So then I realized what exactly missed during my IIT's period. So again, I said, genius, hardworking, and ambition all were there, but one part I was missing, that was hardworking. So that has affected me in my exam of civil services. So it's all combination and other external factors also. So many things are there. So every part of your life is a you can segment it, that all these things are required. Something I will share you, because newspapers and magazines I read very regularly, and there many people interview I used to read like that. So one was Mansi Madan Tirupati. I don't know, but she is MD Shell India Lubricant. She said it is all about what is called CNC model, choices and consequences. If I choose to be managing director of a company, it comes with lot of consequences. Do I want to do that? If the answer is yes, then I better go for that. So every moment you have to make a choice. So my choice was going for the civil services, and many people talk me that why you have not gone abroad. So it's like a choice, and I face the consequences also because I didn't get the things as per my choice. So consequences I have to step with that. Then what happened, I will tell you again, because this is a transition time for the student to go from the college to the some other world. So one is the choice you are making it. Other is, are you fully concentrating on the choices you are making? That you have to answer. You cannot see ki I want this, I want that also. If it is a focused on your choice, you may get. If you divert from there, it may affect your the result. So my choice was civil services, but in between I chosen Indian engineering services. I was a quite risk taking person. So my friend says, "Ari, what is you are doing it? You are taking all the risk and you are appearing for the civil service exam, not the engineering services." So in between, I appeared for engineering services, and I repent that why I have done, because I have not given full time to my chosen choices. So that also matters when you leave this place. You have to say, yes, it is a choice. I have to face the consequences also. So through engineering, what I said you, I got a 500 ranks. Later on also appear, I went up to, I will, let us go to other points. I appeared for another two interviews of the civil service exam, but luck was not with me. So the next is my journey second, because I have chosen Indian engineering services. So I got the Indian Ordnance factory services. So I joined in 1990, a very different environment. So the college, you have the freedom. You may not, you will face some other sort of life in the job. A fear of boss, closed society. It's like a government job. So it is everywhere, all sort of bandhan hai. Matlab, you will not free. Sometimes why he's asking so many questions, I am doing the job or like that. So that type of life will also, you may face or may not face. Another is a government job away from the house, very secluded place. Very like that time it was very difficult journey also. Second class journey. You may not be aware that time ki very little in a train of 12 bogies, only one or two AC was there, and so it's very difficult if you are posted in a remote area in a government job. So, like my first posting was in Urban Kadu in Ooty, in Tamil Nadu only. And from Patna, I have to go there. So it was a very difficult. So, and that time government pay was very little, 2,500 per annum. So we have to lead a life, or lead a also life. Uh, I cannot say, but government setup is very challenging. There's a set of things are there. We may or may not use the mechanical engineering book, I mean, like that. But there is a silver lining also. Once my general manager, it's just briefly I will tell you. My general manager has said, you go and do the design of, study the design of experiment. It is in a statistics subject, design of experiment is there. So I went there. He said, when I came back, he said, you take a project. So I have taken a project. So that was a steam heating of water that is used for the explosive area. Explosive area, you cannot simply use the electric heating. So there, what happens now? This I am telling, your mechanical engineering subject will remain with you even in your work also. So it will remain with you because you are a mechanical engineer. That you must understand. So all you study, that will always part of your life. So this is what is happening now? Steam, that water was getting heated by the steam. So every day the people used to come and on the steam, and it took 2 hours to get ready for that water at a particular temperature. So I studied full design, how much steam consumption, what is the insulation required, all theoretically, and I designed a enclosed vessel which fully insulated, fully designed as per that mechanical book. It was very successful. People very loss was not there. All things very useful. Then I went, all are engineering. You will be always facing whichever field you are there. One is explosive. There was and not always mechanical engineering. It's sometimes your physics, data analysis, all matters in problem solving. There was one when rocket is fired, just behind there is a small cap is there. There's something made a hit, very highly sensitive. So sometime it was not functioning. Then I studied the subject. I realized that explosive filling, it was some height, if it is there, below some height is there, it was running. So that statistics matters. We solve the problem. Then the spring subject also came. We were testing that grenade that used to throw by the Jawan. That spring device, design was having a defect. I was a quality manager, so I was not able to pass the design because the design itself was not proper. So I studied the Sigle book very rarely. I used to open the mechanical engineering, that Sigle book I opened. I designed the full spring, and it is that quality assurance wing of the army, they changed the number of coils. Earlier it was 10 to 12 coils. Now it is effective coils when properly designed. So what I say is applying all this design problem, all these things, we challenged. It is not easy to challenge in the existing project. So we challenge, because of my study, I challenged the existing design. They said, how you can do it? I said, yes, it is, my book is telling that this cannot be like that. 2 nights I didn't sleep because I have challenged their old designs. Now they understood that yes, he is correct and he amended. So your study will make you very fearless in challenging somebody's existing structure. So it is my words of wisdom. Problem can be solved by seeing yourself, by statistics and data analysis. Data indicates many things. You may or may not believe. If you if you if you if you if you bring all the data on the seat in a seat, it will show you something that yes, there is either it is good or it is a bad. So I will always tell you that believe in data analysis. You bring the data on the paper and see what is there, what is the direction it is going on. Correct? Then this is this many aspects of my services I work. These are the very related to the mechanical engineering I have told you. Next is this is up from the 1990 to 2012. I was there in the very first phase. I was in Ordnance factory. Then I joined the UIDI as a director. This UIDI stint was from 2012 to 2017, 5 years. There I was looking for the training and testing and the UIDI website. There I worked with the Nandan Nelikani. One thing was very important. He was always thinking in a very big term, I mean, very big way. I was looking after the training and testing of this enrollment staff. They said, ki, how many you are doing testing in a year? I said 1 lakh. No, I want 10 lakh. So this is the way these very big works are done, because the leader always think in a very big number. That no, I don't want in 1 lakh. I want 10 lakh. So that is the reason they are very successful. Now, very interesting phase is indigenization. Where is that website? This just be here. This I will explaining you detail that this website. This totally I was involved in making this website, and how it has come I will explain you later on. Just go back this. Okay. Just one page. Okay. So there I was involved in formulation and implementation of policy of indigenization. How the policy is formulated in the government, that is also a process. Just like that, policy is not issued in the public domain. It is somebody's thought is there, or some outside views came to the mind of top leader. So there is I was working with Dr. Ajay Kumar. He's presently the Defense Secretary. That time he was Secretary in Defense Production. So his idea was indigenization. Now they require a good, knowledgeable officer. So I was selected and I was working with him. So what is that? I learned from him that how the policy is getting formulated in the government. The government, like his idea is that we should do some indigenization, because we are importing a lot of weapon equipment from the other countries. It was 44,000 crore that time. So why not we should reduce something? So they first step is they collect the data. Then based on data, they make a draft that what should be the policy, how I should go it. Then it is circulated with all the stakeholders. The third step is it is circulated with all stakeholders like ordnance factory, public sector, other defense public sector units, then army, other officers, and they get the feedback, their views, and based on their views, they conduct the meeting, they incorporate their views, and then they amend the draft, and then it is finally met. So it is a very long process. Next, how's that? Now, generally policy has three parts. One is the background, other is the objective of the policy, and the strategy. So in the indigenization, I can show you. Where is this? Just help me. Website. You will see this. The document is there. There's a policy. I'll just show you the very brief how it is there. This I have signed. So this is a background of all the why the policy is required. Correct. What is the objective? This objective, I will tell you. The objective is to create an industry ecosystem which will able to indigenize our imported product. Then there are strategies. You see, there are around 24 strategy is to meet the objective. Just I am sharing you that how the government different things are done. Like all these things are there. And after policy is notified, they implement the strategy. All these things. One of them was indigenization portal, that 3.6. I will explain you how it is made. This indigenization, what was his concept? It is like a Sadi.com. The portal should be like a Sadi.com. In the Sadi.com, bride and bridegrooms are they share their all the details on a platform. So indigenization portal was like a similar platform that DPSU, like companies will be sharing the products, and the vendors will say, yes, I can make it. So that characteristic was there. That requirement was there. So we gathered all the suggestion that what should be in the portal. It should have full details of the products, ability to search by anything, search by company, it should show the business opportunity, contact details, add to show interest, and very easy authentication. Ease of participation should be there. Now I'll show you the portal. Tiruchirapalli, come please. What is this? This is smaller size you make. Just little bit. Control this smaller. Na? Zoom in. Like this, no, just zoom. Okay, yes. Control that. Please. Now you see there are 23,000 items are on the system, correct? And it's very easy. You can see the product details. You can see the product details, like about item, all these things, which company is there, all specification is there, value is there, value is also there, all values are there, name, all these. So what happening? It is very easy. Now the firm vendors, they will, I'll just tell you. Like, you can search any product. I'm just telling you. Like bearing, you just you write bearing, correct? Just bearing. Just see, all the bearings will come in front of you. It's not coming, just a minute. See, all resistors will come. That are also, those are also bearing, maybe nomenclature will be different. So all this here. Now I am interested in making the bearing, correct? So it will be like a, I mean, I have to see the product detail, all these things. I have to go and add like that. So this is there. All the products, I mean, photos are also there. These are all details like business opportunity. I have to simply add to the show interest, correct? Simply I will add कि मैं ये बना सकता हूँ. A very small authentication is there. Like name, email, and write. All these things are there. So very simple way. What happens now? This information goes to me and goes to the vendor also. Now I will show you the result. Just log in. Inside, I will show you what is happening. See, for Ordnance Factory Tirchi, we have displayed 27 items, correct? 27 items. You will see how many vendors has shown interest in first product you see. Just see, so many vendors are showing their interest. Can I imagine that if I do from my own website, so many vendors will come and say ki I will make it. So this platform is giving a very good chance to the government industry that they will find good vendors and many vendors for this. I can show you the data structure also. So you all people will be making this sort of things in your future life. Like just see. Just see, this is the data structure. It was made from the scratch. Nobody was knowing how to go about. First challenge was with me that it should have a very good search. Means, like if you are write resistors, it should show all the resistors. If you write bearing, it should show all the bearings. So what I did, there's a NATO supply, NATO specification is available. So we use that one. Like you see, there's a, I mean, 3 stages of specification is there. I mean, differentiation is there. Like you go for electronic components, correct? It will show you resistor, correct? What is type of, so my items are getting segregated in these 3 ways: electronics, resistors, and further down. So this is the way we have made the data structure. This was the one very compulsory. We made many things, like you see, very big data structure is there. All are not shown there. What is the who is the original OEM partners? Like what is? Then we make a very crude one, like there, like this. I will tell you. This is different, like electronics, like many things are there. So and values also. What I want to tell you, that because of making all these, my portal has a very good search engine. You just write anything, it will give you the result. So this is the one part I just want to share you. So, the data, making a data structure is very important for success of your I mean, portal or something like that. I'll just take another 10-15 minutes. So what was the outcome? Today it has a 23,000 items. More than 5,000 items people have shown interest. It is a good search engine. Data authenticity is there, and a single source of truth is there for indigenization. My words of wisdom is only in this. One, that Zomato, Dipinder Goel, his share was open for in the market. That time he said, it takes time to build a good product. So making a good product, it will take time. So you must remember that the success doesn't come so easily. Like one more, Venkat Viswanathan, he says, some latent view analytics, that it has taken up 15 years to get to where we are. It does not happen overnight. So you have to work, you have to wait for the success. Then this Vijay Shankar, Sharma, MD, Paytm, if you do not take a chance on yourself, no one else will. The biggest challenge has been to be part of crowd and speak the same language. Do not fall into the trap of trying to fit in. Invest all your energy in building incredible company. So this is their words of wisdom, which I understood in the hindsight. Yes, why I have been successful in particular period of time. There must be some reason. One of the vendor has said on my on the phone that it is hard to imagine that 10,000 plus items are at a one place. Earlier they were for one item. For 6 years they were trying to meet the people and then able to see that. Now all the items they can see to it. Then my last journey is, current phase of journey is Ordnance Factory Tiruchi. I'm HOD in there, and I'm the boss. That I should know I am the boss, and buck stops at me. I have to consult all the peoples, all my colleague members, but decisions will be yours. You will be responsible. You are boss of all industrial employees, staff, and officers, and you should be accessible. One words of wisdom is there. Sometime you will become boss also. That Mansi Madan Tripathi, MD Cell, she learned another important lesson of being a bossy. As I become senior, I found it difficult to scold people. One day her boss walked to her and said, "You are too soft." She suggested to look at the results. She posted that how she achieved there. She said, "I do not go banging on the table or scream, but I give feedback to people in my own way. When I move out, there will be an image left of me for the next generation of leaders, the one who nurture." So it is not that boss will be always screaming. Some boss will be good also. Next is, you should contribute to the system, maybe very small. Be honest and hardworking. This makes you fearless. Currently, I am interacting with the NIT Tiruchi. In my whole period as a manager in Ordnance factory, I found very little interaction between the technical institutes and the government factories. So that relation required to be built up. I hope I will be successful also. So with this word, I thank you all of you for listening me. It's a journey I should share with you with only one thing, that you should always work hard and be honest. इसका कोई काट नहीं है, हिंदी में बोलते हैं. Be honest and do the hard working. You will be successful in life. Thank you very much. Any questions you want?
Anyone interested in asking any questions, please do raise your hand. We'll get the mic to you. Yeah, there's one person over there. Sure.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, there's a common notion among the parents of girls that mechanical engineering domain is not for girls. And thus many of them are unwilling to have their daughters opt for this course. So what's your opinion on that, sir?
Okay. Mechanical engineering, many people understand with the machine only. There are a lot of things which is not related to machine. Like one subject, one subject is fluid mechanics. I'm just telling you, in real life, you will face a lot of problem related to the fluid mechanics. See, what is the use of learning? It is always in your mind. If you see the problem, you can see many ways. I can see the same problem with the design, with the fluid mechanics. But see, mechanical engineering, you cannot forget. Whenever you see things, you will understand. Oh, acha. Like even I'm telling you, I was discussing with your professor only. Even if you see this chips, what is chips? It is there is a one characteristic is required. You must be reading also that heat generation is a major concern. So there the mechanical engineering is there. So you cannot say ki mechanical engineering is not there. I will tell you one book I was reading of Steve Jobs. See how this Apple computer is so good, so nice. He said ki while designing that designing all not chips, designing the where something should be placed or something like that. Na? They said that my humanity sciences has helped me. So when you are seeing a problem, it is not like that you are judging by something for a single subject. So mechanical engineering will always remain with you because you have studied 4 years and it is going to help you like anything. It is a baseline. You can build up on that, but this baseline will always remain there, always very helpful. Like a spring, it was not passing. Certain things has come in my mind. Even this, I'm just telling you that the cup I have said, it is also mechanical engineering. So mechanical engineering, people think in terms of machine, but it will remain with you and it will be very helpful. Even if you go to the IT sector, it will help you because you have studied the fluid mechanics, you have studied the thermodynamics, you have studied the design, that strength of material, strength, all these things will be with you. And when you have all the knowledge, all the qualities, very good life, very good career. Okay.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
It was very good to hear you. You are talking about startups and business. I too am working on a startup. It will be very good to get valuable insights from you. You have been in very good positions.
Pardon?
You have been in very good positions. I am working on a startup idea.
Correct.
So it would be very good if I could get some wisdoms from you on the startup segment.
Okay.
And sir, I'd like to connect with you regarding this.
Achha, no problem.
Thank you, sir.
I have given you the address of one portal, that Citizen Defense. You see that one. It has an opportunity. You be aligned with that. Which field you are interested? Which field you are interested? Pardon? Oh, that I may not be very. But I will tell
Sir,
you.
it's basically bringing finance with technology. Like we have phone pay there. It's fintech basically. So it's bringing finance with technology.
Okay. You can connect with me,
Yes,
because what is happening in my organization, the finance, because of becoming a company, we have we have we have got finance on ourselves. Earlier it was other department. Now it is in my department. So they are also doing some finance, means that accounting, all these things, data getting datas are in different forms. They want to make it in a single form, single place. So there you can help them. Is it correct?
Yes, sir. Like how to connect with you?
I am having address with him. You can talk to him.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, thank you very much.
On behalf of all members of the Mechanical Engineering Association, the Mechanical Engineering Department, and all the audience gathered here, I would like to thank our chief guest, Mr. Shrish Kumar, for taking his time to be here with us. Thank you, sir. Thank you all. On that note, students, please do fill in your attendance. The paper is being circulated. Thank you all. Sure. Also, after filling in your attendance, do collect your refreshments from outside. Thank you. End stream. Stream end.